Okay folks, today I am out in the garage. Day 1 we did rods, day 2 we did reels, day 3 we're going into tackle boxes and bags. This is Wesley Van Dievener with Algwoutdoors, and I thought I'd do this in the garage because that's where all my stuff is put so far for the winter. And we've kind of had somewhat of wintry weather. Yes, I wear gloves when the weather gets cold because my hands get chapped like crazy, and this keeps the cold air and wind off of them just when I'm running in and out of the house. So let's get to it. Tackle box or bag. I started off as a kid carrying around a tackle box. Some of them you can get. This is a bigger side by side flip open tackle box. Pretty much clean this one out. You got 2 big trays and a deep bottom well for holding all your stuff. So you can go that route. That thing just got too darn heavy for me. I had it loaded down way too much. This is a little box that a lot of people, little kids mainly, start off with. Liam actually won this one at a little fishing derby that he did earlier this year, and they gave him some free stuff. Liam went through this box in one of the other videos. So it's just got a single tray and a little bottom well. There it is. But yeah, I mean, good for little kids as long as they don't have too much stuff. Little kids always borrow from mom or dad or grandma, grandpa, whoever they're out fishing with. Anyway, so this is one I bought Sarah a few years ago because I thought she was actually into fishing, and her and I think went fishing maybe 3 or 4 times before Liam was born, and we haven't been fishing. I think we've gone fishing maybe 1 time since Liam's been born. So she does not like to fish with children. But this is another split top, just a double shelf fold up. It's got a bottom well. So these are just different types of boxes you can go with if you want to go with a box. And then this is what I started out with once I went to a bag. It's got a pouch there. I used to use that for my soft plastics. And then in the main compartment, you go and you can get your tackle trays. This little cord here, I used to use that for hanging my little line clipper as well. Helped out a lot. It's got a couple side pockets. You can put pliers in there, a pocket knife, a water bottle, stuff like that. That bag I got from my brother at a store called Five Below, where you go in there. I can't remember if they carry bags year round or not. I think they might, but around back to school time, they've got a lot of varieties, and I recommend that bag. I mean, like I said, it was like $5, and I used it for over a year, but it just got really bulky. The bigger the bag, if you have my mentality, you gotta have it filled. Now, that's why I switched. This bag was a Christmas present for me. This is a spider wire bag. It's got a nice little spot there for your pliers, nice little pocket up here for sunglasses or smaller items. You can even put your car keys in there if you want to. It's got a main compartment where you can put your tackle trays, sunglass pouch, more small item pouch, whatever. A middle compartment where you can put extra line. I've got some reel spray in there for your line conditioner spray, and soft plastics, and an empty Whopper Plopper box is in there right now. And this one here has some swim baits, like Kitex and Bass Pro Speed Shads. A little measuring tape thing. I've had this thing since I went to Missouri with a friend of mine. That's why it's got trout on it, so you know what size you can, harvest. Whether you want to take them out and clean them and whatnot, and have them for dinner. This bag is extremely handy. It's got two little side zipper pockets, one on each side down there. Like I said, a little spot for your pliers. So I use that bag a lot, and to be honest with you, I need to go back through that bag, and that might be another wintertime video. But tackle bags and boxes, nothing too fancy. Whichever you want to do. I know there are some high-end bags that are more expensive than the spider wire one that I've got, that are a lot along that line. There are also some that you can get, at Five Below. You go get yourself a backpack and boom, you're done. You do a few little attachments. D-rings are great for putting things on that you might want to put your keys on your bag, or your a water bottle, something like that, to take with you so you can stay hydrated. You can get by with a cheap bag depending on how often you fish. If you're fishing every single day and that bag is constantly going in and out of the car, or if you're a boat owner and it's constantly going in and out of the boat, you might want to go with a heavier bag that's going to last longer. But if you're just a guy that your stuff goes in your trunk of your car or the hatch of your vehicle, whatever, you're not going to beat the living tar out of it, getting in and out and dropping it on the bank and all that kind of thing. You might want to be able to you might be able to get away with a little bit cheaper bag. The only thing wrong with this Five Below bag that I got is one of the shoulder straps. See that giant hole? Yeah, that happens. But like I said, $5. Don't overload it. That won't happen. I think I might have overloaded that one. But personal preference. Just like rods and reels, just like line, tackle bag or box, whichever you want to do, that's gonna be the same thing. Personal preference. Tomorrow we're probably gonna go over tackle trays. So if you're not quite sure about tackle trays for your friends, family, yourself, the people that you're doing fishing gear for, Christmas presents, you have some tips on that. But that's going to be it for today. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.